Hello guys, welcome to my video. Today we are going to create a simple chandelier. First of all, with the help of line, we need to take a line first. From here, create your line in any viewport. I'm choosing front viewport. Then move it a little up. Now we need to change the pivot point of this object with the help of affect pivot point only command. And we should move the pivot point of this line at the top point of this line and take it slightly right. And now we have to create the multiple number of copy of this line with the help of array command. So select this line, go to tools and array. Now we should on the preview button, and we need to adjust the parameters of array command from here. And we should check which parameter will work for us. And I guess the rotation value of z parameter will be work for us, but we need to check the all rotation parameter of this object. Yes, z value of rotation is good, and now we should adjust this value and also increase the number of count of this object and make some adjustment in scale parameter. uh, you can also increase or decrease the value of scale from here, and maybe like this, and it will appear in your viewport like this. And I guess this value is good in this situation. Maybe this one. And now we are going to change the z value of scale. It will scale this object in z axis, and you can also increase the number of count. uh, it will create multiple copy of this line, and if it is suitable for you, then you can also adjust some rotation value of this object also. And if you feel this is right, maybe this value is okay, and maybe this is the good value for us. Maybe it is looking very much closer in the center, so we can change the scaling value of this object in x-axis. Basically it is appearing like a group of line here. Now we are going to press the OK button, and it is array command basically create a group of round lines. Now we have to attach all these lines together. For this we need to select any one of this line and convert it into editable spline. Select the line and then go to editable spline, and if we want to attach all these lines together, we have to select the option of attach multi, and a window will pop up, and then select all the lines you want to attach, and select all these and hit the attach button. Basically with the help of this command, all lines are attached together, and now this is a single object. And now we are going to create a basic shape for this line, and from the standard primitive, and I am going to create a geosphere. And the parameter of geosphere is coming from here, and you can change the parameter from here. You can either choose tetra, octa or icoso and adjust the segmentation from here, and maybe tetra version is good for us in this situation. So I am selecting the tetra one, and if I want to adjust some segments, then it is good for us. uh, I guess this is okay. Maybe some decrease in radius will work for us. Maybe it's 2. And now our object has been ready. Now select our object and go to spacing tool, which comes under the uh, align spacing tool, and we have two options here: pick path and pick points. And we have to pick path and select the line which has been created by us in the viewport. And now our geosphere is appearing on our lines, and with the help of count parameter, it will increase the number of counts in our scene. If you feel the radius of your object is not okay, then you should change your radius from here and adjust the count amount from here. Maybe near to 4000 or 5000 is okay for us. Maybe this value is good for us. And now we have, I guess it's okay for us. And you can also adjust the count value from here. And you need to be very careful about the count value, because it will definitely heavy your file. If your count value is very high, then it is very difficult to manage your file. And I think it's okay. So we have to make sure that your object is of instance, because with the help of instance, whenever you change the value of this object, it will automatically update the rest of its copies that has been created in your scene. And now when our object is almost finalized, we have to hit the apply button, and our chandelier has been created in the scene. And this is looking like this in the viewport. Again, if you want to change the radius of your geosphere, then you can do it from here. And now this size is looking okay. I guess this value is okay. And now zero point 0.5 value is good for us. The overall basically this part of chandelier has been created, I guess. Now select the line. If you want to additional surface in our chandelier, then select the line that has been created. Look at this. Mm, it is looking okay. And we need a surface. Then you have to on the enable in render and enable in viewport parameter from the rendering tab, so that a mesh will appear in our scene. You can take radial or rectangular surface, whatever you like, but I guess for this situation I need radial. And you can also adjust the thickness of this object from here. Now it is looking good. uh, Maybe this value good for us. You can also slightly change this one too. Now it is okay. Now it is looking good. You can take a cylinder from here, go to top view and create a cylinder from here, and place it where you want. I want to place the cylinder here. Okay. And if you want to decrease the thickness of the cylinder, you can do it from basically height decrease. And I want to take a rectangle and adjust the corner radius of this object. Place it here, shift and on the snap toggle button and shift plus rotate this object. It will create a copy of this object with angle snap toggle, basically with angle snapping. Okay, shift copy this one too and create a sphere like this. Place the sphere between these two objects, and if you want to increase the radius, then do it from here. Place it like this. And then right click, convert it into editable poly and decrease the unwanted polygon from this object. This is your chandelier, guys. Thank you so much, guys. If you feel this video is helpful for you, then please like, subscribe and share this video so that I can make such kind of videos again and again. Thank you so much.